What's up, everybody? Good morning. We're ready for some best ball. Yeah, a little impromptu. I feel like this is going to be a nice, intimate meeting of the minds, the basketball minds. You know what I'm saying? I see Borland in here. I see the Stachunk, who Ryan B. Also, I'm noticing my Wi-Fi went kaput like immediately. Solid start. Solid start. Here, little coffee sip, and we're gonna say sponsored, you cowards, because both by Underdog Fantasy and by our man New Swami, who sent this coffee that I grinded this morning, and it's excellent. It's excellent. All right, here we go. Let's get into JP David. What's up? Rodney's here. So we're going to draft a little best ball this morning. All right, we're going to get back into the best ball street. So if you have not signed up for Underdog yet, look at our show notes, and we got a link right there for you. You use your promo code HOLD, and you're in. And we're in. We're in right away. Okay. Deposit $10, then you get $10 like free. You get them free, and then you hook us up, and then it also gets you into the giveaway. It gets you into a giveaway. You take a little screenshot of your deposit, throw it in the Discord, and then bang, you have a chance at a $150 moment. And if you're VIP, it gives you 2 shots at it. All right. All right. Let's share some screen. Yo, Kevin Williams in here. Kevin, I feel like we haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, Kevin. All right. So let's do a little best ball. Actually, you know what? JC Reviews, he's straight up our sponsor, dude. You were our first sponsor. We should write an ad for you. Do you have anything you want me to plug? Like a Twitter or your YouTube where you go review movies, right? All right, we're gonna go over to the NBA. Also, shout out. Look at this. This is great. If you're like, I don't want to build a full fantasy lineup, but I want to mess around with some baseball or the London kerfuffle, the Jets versus Atlanta. They've got football, they've got basketball, baseball, and we're gonna be doing, and also NHL. But we're gonna be doing a little NBA. We're gonna get in the small ball, $5 tournament. Remember, we draft this bad boy once, and that's it. Wait, something went wrong. Oh my goodness, what happened? All right, we're in. We're in. Let's see how many spots are left available. Oh, good news. There's 9 spots. 9 spots. So get in there right now. Get in there right now. Good morning, Duranda Run. Nice to see you. So while this fills up now, 8 people. 8 people left. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm surprised I'm streaming this morning. I was up late last night. I'm not a late person anymore. I don't stay up late. We hosted a home game, a home poker game last night. And it was a long night. We were here for a while. Bandy was not thrilled about the guests. Let's just say that. Was not pumped about the guests. Gets a little protective, protective. Resource guarding, I believe, is the correct terminology. But you know what? We ended up. There we go. John's here. Let's get in here, buddy. It was a profitable night, though. Profitable night. Up a hundo. We'll take it. Up a hundo is good. So we like that. We like that. How's everyone else doing? I gotta say, I think this is like my 15th best ball draft, which I know if our man Brian Baldwell comes in here, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, cool, dude. I'm up over like 150 now." But I'm getting excited. Kevin says no limit hold'em is my game. Yeah, me too. Me too. I dabble with some of the other stuff, but yeah, tournaments is me as well. That's like my game. I play cash just because it's a little bit more accessible. But that's how I got my start. That's how what's the phrase where you like, that's how I, something grits. I don't know. I don't know what the phrase is. It's too early. I would say the caffeine hasn't hit, but if we're being honest, this is cup number 3 today. Okay. All right. 7 more people to join the best ball. Let's get in there. Get in there. Follow the link in the show notes. And all you got to do is sign up for the small ball. Wow. Pot limit Omaha 8 or high, huh? I haven't played PLO in a long time. You guys see all the craziness with Jordan Poole and Malik Monk? People losing their damn minds about some preseason performances. And like the bottleneck. Yo, King Coakley's a grinder. He's in the poker streets. I see you got a knight. What did that run you? So here's the thing. I think I did not mint it before. I missed the pre-sale. Like you could do a mint pass. I missed that. I was too far behind. I wasn't paying attention. And then I got it on OpenSea, I think for like 0.17. And that was after I had sold some stuff. So I had some ETH and I was like, I like those guys. I really like Jack and Clay are good dudes. And I've talked about this before. I know everyone's like, the art is sick, baby. The art is sick. I care a little bit less about the art no matter what any of this stuff is. And I'm just like, if I like trust the people that are doing the stuff and it's in my wheelhouse of things I'm interested in. Yeah. So, and they're in my wheelhouse, right? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Aped NFT on Instagram. This is a sponsored show right now. JC Reviews is sponsoring this shit. I'm going to have to update my YouTube info. Aped NFT on Instagram. Look, I'm going to leave this up here for a little bit. Hey, all right, so let's see. We got 7 spots left. Y'all need to get in there and fill it. There's 20 people watching. Get in on Underdog. 7 spots left. Maybe this was my fault for not sharing this the whole time. James, you haven't missed anything. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. All you've missed is JC Reviews sponsoring the show. That's a fun bit, actually. I don't know if today's the right day to do it just because of where my head's at. But I like the idea. If you donate a super chat, I will read a sponsored ad for you. I think that's kind of fun. I'd be more creative than what I just did for JC Reviews. I'd have to actually like put some effort into it. But I like this idea. I feel like it's got legs. All right, party people. All you got to do, go to Underdog Fantasy, join the draft, the small ball. Get in there. It's $5, $5 ruse. Get in there. I feel like I got to, maybe I'll share this tweet again. Let's go. Let me share this tweet again. Let's see. Get in this small ball draft. How many? We're down. Yeah, still up to 7 here. Still up to 7. Oh, I just realized that I'm still sharing screen, right? When I did that. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, this is the one problem we run into because we are international, baby. We are an international show. But that is true. Yeah, that is true. It's just for the party people in the United States, party in the USA. Yeah, I know. We'll get some international stuff happening. Still up to 7. Come on. Come on. Can't wait for the future Damon fat ad when he sponsors you. Man, I wish. There we go. Solid entry point. You're right, Borland. You're right. There's 25 people watching, although maybe this is just an international audience today. Maybe that's what's happening. In the meantime, hold on one second. We got breaking news. In the meantime, how are we feeling about the Jordan Poole? Oh, Neil says, FYI, Mike, 0.17 gets you Chris Paul Top Shot debut. You're right, but if right now it's at 0.22 or 0.2, Neil. So what does that get me? I'm up 0.3, baby. Jared says, what league? If you go over to the NBA tab, go to small ball, click that. Click the small ball. It'll get you in here. Listen, I thought I was more of an influencer, people. I thought I was more of an influencer. Are you Canopy Lake Park, King Coakley? You going to Canopy? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That brings me back. Look at us. We talked about Jordan's Furniture here. We talk about Canopy Lake Park. This is a Northeastern United States special today. Oh, man. I can't wait for my body to shut down. Too much coffee. Too much coffee today. Not enough sleep. Flowfest is wild. Yo, Flowfest is popping off. Flowfest is popping off over there. Oh, my gosh. How do we still need 7? Let's go, people. Let's go. Do I need to tell people in the Discord, too? Oh, we're down to 4. All right, 3 people just joined, like, instantaneously. We love that. Let's go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Oh, hey, JC Reviews. I thought I read something about that. That's coming back on Tuesday, huh? That's pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. We got Fortune. Forge is in. We like that. We like that. Shout out Kevin Forge. Saw on Twitter. Had a good workout today. I bet that's what he thought we were shouting out. King Gold says, y'all up early today. We are. Listen, I got a busy day today, and I had a free hour and a half, and Borland was like, hey, we should do one of these. And you know what? Here we are. Here we are. I was ready to do a draft anyways. So get in. 4 more to go. 4 more to go. Yeah, I'm glad they're overturning that in Connecticut. I remember I was going through, I think like, because when I would take Amtrak home from New York to Massachusetts, whenever I would take it home, if I was like trying to enter DraftKings lineups through Connecticut, it would be like, absolutely not. Signing up now. What's the promo code? Hell yeah, Top Shot Tesla. It's HOLD. HOLD. Promo code HOLD. Promo code HOLD. Promo code HOLD. Not promo cold. What's up, Schnapper? Good to see you. Any player you've gotten every draft so far? Ooh, every draft so far. Hold on. You know what? I think I can see that. Let me see. Let's go over here. Let's go to results. No, I don't think we want results, right? Because these are, let's see, go over here, go to drafts, completed. So this is one of my favorite things that you can do is just look at exposure. So it looks like I have James Wiseman and Thaddeus Young in over 50% of my drafts. I've got Herter and Michael Porter Jr. in 45%, Nikhil Alexander-Walker 45%, Jaren Jackson Jr. 45%, Poku. I've got a lot of Poku. Sengun. So you're going to see, like, when you see a lot of these numbers like this, when you see numbers like this, it's because those are like in the late rounds, it's easier, right? In the early rounds, it's kind of like whoever falls to you because those players, like, I wouldn't say they're properly ranked, but it's a little bit closer. Where you get later is where you're taking these hot takes. So, like, clearly, I'm a Wiseman. I'm a little nervous about, but high on Thaddeus Young, I feel like is pretty undervalued there, just because he's like a fantasy point machine, and I imagine he's going to get runs. You know how I feel about Michael Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. 36%, Bogdan 30%. Like, you can just tell these are all players I like, right? So it makes sense. So that's kind of where we're at so far. We're still waiting for 4 people. Let's go. Let's go. That was a great game last night, Forge. I had to catch most of like the replay because I was being social and missed it. WNBA game was nuts and Wolves won an OT. I don't get too hyped about preseason hoops, though. Yeah. First hoops draft. Let's go. This is your first one, Brian Foster? Hell yeah. 3 to go. 3 to go. We are almost there, people. We are almost there. We are almost there. So close. So close. Let me just remind people in the best ball streets here. I'm sure everyone in Team Hold that was going to play is playing, but just to let them know. All right. We're waiting for one more. Let's go. We're drafting. Oh, Brian Foster over here says need 400 collector score for priority queue if anyone wants to donate some Hornets moments. Foster, what's your handle? What's your hander, Foster? Here. Yeah, let me know what your handle is. We're still waiting for one more over here. We're gonna do this live, Foster. What do you need? Let's see. Can I can filter by team, right? This is how little I care about team sets. Let's see what I got. All right, I'll give you a PJ. There we go. Supreme client. Oh, that's right. I knew that. There you go. Supreme clientele. Coming. You got a PJ Washington coming your way. Which, you know what that means? We're playing a drop. I know it's early.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Also, look at Kevin here. I have to take off the stream, but we'll catch in the replay to hear Mike roast my picks. No way. Come on. All right, we're still down. One more to go. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. We've been live for 15 minutes. Come on. One more. Honestly, don't think I can have any more of this coffee. I can feel the caffeine coursing through my veins right now. Just absolutely coursing. I'm glad we get to play a PJ drop, though. You never know. You know? You never know. Well, my Twitter looks like... What is going on with my Twitter over here? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at... this is great. Rob helping us out with the tweet. Mike Maggs is in here. I love it. I love it. We're still down to one. One more. One more. Should we get some lights up in here? There we go. Now we're popping. I find it interesting. Oh, look at Brian Foster. There we go. This ad is brought to you by Brian Foster. If you don't like the Hornets, he'll come to your house and explain why you should. See, I think we can have fun with this. I think we can have fun with this bit. So what are people's thoughts on the first pick? I guess that doesn't really give away any strategy. I like Jokic really is going to fill up the stat sheet in a meaningful way. And so is Luka, Giannis. I mean, honestly, those first four, of course they are. But with this structure, the Giannis thing is interesting, right? I almost feel like he should be going first just because of the block steal thing, right? I mean, I guess like Jokic is the entire offense for the Nuggets. Like he's going to be involved in every single play. So I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Well, and the Kyrie stuff, man. Now I'm wondering, like, it's kind of sounds like the Knicks are fine with him missing. The Nets are fine with him just like missing a bunch of games. Weird stuff. I saw they're doing an outdoor practice today in Brooklyn at the park. I think Justin and Steve from the '89 Cavs are going to be going, and yeah, it made me laugh because I'm like, do they have to practice outside? Is that why? But yo, Lucas Sheriff, what's up? Hey, we need one more, Lucas. Get on in here. Oh my God, Jordan Wara is actually good. Listen, Jordan might be good. I'm going to say two things on this, which I like. Two things. One, it's the preseason. Andre Drummond's having good games too. The second thing I would say is that the main issue I had with Jordan Wara is nobody was buying that moment because they thought he was good. They were buying that moment because of all of the freaking badges, right? That was the frustration. So listen, nothing against Jordan Wara personally. My frustration was with you, people who were buying him. Oh man, Top Shot Tesla, I appreciate you giving it a go. Okay, the real rad dad might be joining. Interesting. Stay tuned. There we go. I would buy Underdog is illegal in Ohio. Yeah, we need can't the states all get on the same page? I'm sure there's other things we need to get on the same page about before it's fantasy, but you know, Kyrie is ordering. Yeah, listen, Jordan looked great in the Olympics and he's looked great in the preseason. I'll give you that. He has. Okay, we're live. We got one more in. It's happening. Let's see where the picks land. All right, Mags, we saw you on Twitter with 1-1. We get the Wolf going 2. I'm 3. Kelly Canuck is 4. The Asset is 5. Killa B is 6. King Corgo, that's the Fortune Machine, 7. Borland 8. Jennifer Ray 9. King Coakley 10. Thunder Hour 11. And then Artemis, I swear to God, every time Artemis does a draft, he's picking 11 and 12. I mean 12 and 13. Every time. Yeah, I'm with you. The for real, the faux outrage sports betting is so annoying. I know. That's my thing. That used to be my biggest frustration with online poker. Clearly, I was someone who benefited from it and loved it. Just figure out the tax stuff and move on, right? You guys are fine pumping opioids and pills into everybody and making money off of that. Just fucking tax it and then move on. Anyways. I like this. This is big brain. This is some Jeb Bush stuff. Kyrie tanking his own moments so he can buy them at the bottom before getting vaxxed and then going deep in the playoffs. I like that. All right, Jokic went 1 by Mags. I like it. Yeah, same thing. Same. I'm on same page with you, Lucas. All right. Looks like we are ready to draft. I'm on the board. And do you know where we're going with this, right? You know where we're going with this. Can I find it a little bit faster here? Luka Magic. There we go. Luca, welcome aboard. Also, hey, NBA Top Shot, if you're paying attention right now, I saw you tweet out Luca Magic. We quote tweeted it with a sick ass video. No traction. No traction from you all. All right? Come on. Was that Catherine? Catherine, you got to retweet that. One of my favorite that was one of my favorite Top Shot moments, and it was just a little oopsie. Nobody was hurt. It was like a friendly oopsie. I'm not going to explain it, but if you saw the Top Shot Twitter account yesterday in the afternoon, it was very fun. It was very fun. No PJ in the first round. Mike's a fraud. Time to buy some Anthony Davis moments, dude. Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis. I just want to thank the person who sold the Breonna Turner 85 for 39 USD. Wow, did you scoop it up? Did you scoop that up, Alexander? Hell yeah. All right, so where did I've stopped paying attention to the picks. We went Luca Harden went to Kelly Canuck, Towns the asset, Durant Killer B. I like that, man. Durant's going to be a monster. Tatum. Look at you, Borland. I like the Curry pick. I like it. And good for Kevin Forge going Tatum. Then when Embiid, Damon Embiid. Curious what these next couple of picks are going to look like. We're going to go back to this for a second. I feel like you guys can see this a little bit better. I don't know why if I'm like zoomed in more today. Congratulations. That's a good pick. All right. Thunder Hour went PG. Now Artemis, I feel like Artemis is out on Zion. So if I had to guess, this is going to go Trae Young, Russ, or Trae Young, Anthony Davis. That would be my guess. Artemis. I feel like Artemis is out on Zion. I might be Zach LaVine. Of course, Artemis took Zach LaVine. Good God, Artemis. Of course. And LeBron. Wow. Artemis just like wiling out this morning. Wiling out. I feel like he's just trolling me right now. Wow. Look at this. I love this. He said, account is looking nicer than ever for a random that started 2 months ago. Alexander, you mind if I look up your account? What's your, I'll show the people. What's your account name? I'll pull it up on OTM. We can look at the account evaluation. Hit me up with it. That'll be a fun thing to do. All right. I stopped paying attention. What happened after those picks? So when Russ went to Thunder Hour, Trae Young, dude, getting Trae Young with the 15th overall pick is nice. There we go. Zion, AD from Borland. I like getting AD there too. Mid to late second round is pretty nice. I know Artemis isn't listening right now. I hope he does like catch wind of this. The old. All right, here we go. It's like Here we go. Look at this. So you joined August 16th. Wow. So you weren't kidding. You just got in here. Hold on. I'm 3 picks away. We'll come back to this. Oh, man. I know what I'm doing here. Depending on what the asset and Kelly Canuck do. I know what we're doing. Who did the asset get in the first? Oh, that was the Karl Anthony Towns pick, right? Look at LaMelo going to Killer B. That's got to be Brian Foster. Who's the Killer B have so far? Killer B has LaMelo and Durant. That's a nice little starting. All right, the asset timed out, so Bradley Beal, welcome aboard. Kelly Canuck. She went with Randall. All right. All right, Devin Booker, come on in. Come on in, D-Book. Come on in. Yeah, shout out for people making relatively quick picks. I know, right? Oh, shout out Alexander. Yeah, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to make my second pick just because they're pretty close back to back, and then we're going to go. And I'm going to go take a peek. King Coakley says number 3 is overall for the best. Hey, King Coakley, did you feel that way about the NFL as well? I'd be curious your thoughts on that. I really love the 10, 11, 12 spot, but I guess 3 fits that criteria as well, kind of. Oh, Mags took Jaylen Brown. That was going to be my next pick. God, gosh darn it. I don't see Big Country. Dude, shout out Big Country. Shout him out. Booker will tank when dumped by Kendall for lesser player. There you go. That's true. De'Aaron Fox. All right, Donovan Mitchell. I kind of want to take Ja Morant here. But here's the thing. I'm nervous about wing depth. I really am nervous about wing depth. All right, here we go. Let's go back over to this account. So let's look by low ask. So 1817 or 1814. Your account went down $3 in the last 2 minutes. I apologize. You got 106 moments in 2 months. I like that. That Asia. So was the Asia Wilson your first moment, Alexander? Actually, I can probably look at that too. No, because it says you bought that in October. Your first moment was the. Oh wait, wrong one. Your first moment, Andre Drummond. Ah, gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, that was at least your first purchase moment. All right, let's go back to low ask. Asia Wilson. So you went high on the WNBA. I like that. Diana Taurasi. Like, that's where the profit is, right? And you did the challenge for the Jewel Lloyd. So that was like just $93 profit right there. Andre Drummond's up there. Was that the playoff Andre Drummond? Holy shit. That's up to $59. That's so funny. Kia Nurse. KD. I like the KD playoff block. That's nice. There you go. Look at some LeBron in there. There we go. Is this a really low serial one? Oh, wow. Serial 78. I like it. So you're going after the serials. I like that. I like that. You want to do lowest to highest serial? All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's do the other way around. Do you have any like crazy low serial ones? Is that what you're saying? Ooh, serial 12. Look at you whiling out serial 13. Wow, you all in on Gafford. I always forget. Look at your serial. I almost said something. Your serial superstar. That's a better way to do it. All right, hold on. I got to go. I like it. Great job. Great job. That's a good month. All right, so after Michael Porter went Jimmy Butler to the Canuck. Bam Adebayo took the asset. Killa B took Ja. I like that. SGA went to Corgo. Edwards. I'm glad Borland got Edwards. I'm happy for that. Ooh, DeAndre Ayton. You know how I feel. We love DeAndre Ayton in these streets. We love him. Also, shout out Las Vegas Collectionist who's here. All right. All right, Thunder Hour. What you going to do? Thunder Hour so far with who? Russ and Paul George. Good start. Good start. Also, thanks to everybody tuning in this morning. It's fun. I figured this is going to be for 10 people. So, Rudy's off the board. Kevin Porter. Ooh, Artemis. At least you're picking good picks now, Artemis. And look at Artemis with the no big rule. I like it. I like it. Killa B killing this draft. I know, right? Wait, I forget. Wait, there's a Flowverse announcement. Need to see what that is. Let's see. What does it say? You guys in the Flowverse Discord? I don't know what's happening in there, but it seems excited. Oh, all right. Sounds good. A lot of people in there. Sorry, I feel like I need to check this shit right away. It is impossible to stay on top of everything that's happening right now. Impossible. I was going to grab Caruso before Artemis could get him, but good. Thanks for hanging. All right, King Coakley with Tobias on the turnaround here. So we're in the 4th round now. Yeah, I've been of the mindset that if the big isn't like a smash play, I don't know. I just feel like you can get value from bigs later. I think you can. When team hold draft. I know we do need to do just a spec. Well, I mean, this was supposed to be a team hold draft tea time. I was like the first one in it. When I got in, we were looking for like 10 more. So. All right, Siakam. I feel like Siakam is going to be a little underrated, or is underrated right now, just because he had such a bad year last year. All right, Killa B's on the clock. I'm sure Gordon Hayward's about to go off the board. I like that pick by King Corgo. Christian Wood, somewhere Rocket Silas era, is just singing sweet praises. Oh, Artemis is going to be pissed. DeRozan might not make it back to him. All right, we're in a weird spot of the draft right now. I don't love this. I feel like I should have taken Ja over Michael Porter Jr. now. I really don't want to end up taking DeRozan, but I might have to here if he's on the board. I do think that team's going to put up a lot of points. I just don't love that pick. All right, DeRozan's off the board. Great. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. What are we going to do here? I think I know. It's a weird spot, though. It's a weird spot in the draft because I just don't, there's not like crazy upside in a lot of these guys. All right, Nurk is off the board. I don't hate that. I think I'm going John Collins here. The only thing that sucks about John Collins is like, all right. Such a bad year is 22, 7, and 5 on 40% shooting. Buying super low right now. I'm all in on Siakam. I like it. I like that take. The only thing that makes me nervous about Collins is that like he's just gonna share so much. Like that team is so deep. Like outside of Trae Young, I don't know how many people go just like absolutely crazy, you know? But I don't know. At the wing spot, I just didn't see anything that was like too exciting outside of there, you know? Man, I hate that I didn't get a chance to get Kevin Porter. I just wanted a full Porter team, you know? I wanted to go full Porter. Otto Porter, give me all of them. I also feel like Siakam still could go to Philly. I feel like there's still a deal there. T-Time saying, give us 5 picks. Well, I want to, but we're in the middle of a draft. I don't want to start giving away the goods yet. Let's wait till we get closer. Wait, did somebody take Brogdon? No. All right. I think I'm taking Brogdon here. I think Brogdon fills up the stat sheet. I think he's sneaky. Hold on. We got mentioned here in the general. What's going on? Does Mike ever stop? Do you ever stop? Content machine. Shout out Jamie. Oh. All right. We can gross part of the draft hate my picks. Not you, Mike. Median Raptors fans overall having COVID in Tampa affected him last year. Yeah, I think that's such a good point that gets overlooked. They played in Tampa. They lived in Tampa last year. As someone who's lived in Tampa for 2 years, sucks. Tampa sucks. And I love cities. Honestly, I'm like pro any city. I love visiting cities. I've been to Indianapolis and had a good time. Okay. Tampa was like those 2 years blew. Yeah, so I think that's a little underrated. I think the coach thing is weird, though. I do think that dynamic between him and the coach is weird. But I think I don't know. I kind of like Siakam. King says, "What's the optimal build for these NFL? NFL, I thought in general was 2, 5, 9, 2. Not sure here. That meaning 2 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, 9 receivers, 2. Not sure here. 2 tight ends. So." The way this builds out, right? You get 2 guards, 2 wings, 1 big, and 1 flex. I just feel like, me personally, I think there's value in the bigs later, and especially because you only need to draft, like technically only need to play one of them, right? I think the wing position thins out the fastest. So like taking wings early makes sense. I think I've been going like hold on, is it 6-5-4? That's 15 and there's 16 rounds. So I've been doing like 6-6-4, 7-5-4, 5-7-4. That's kind of where I'm at that. And I usually try, yeah. So T-Time says 6-6-4. Yeah, some variation of that. I do think like 4 bigs is the right amount. And I like taking one, I kind of like having one safe big outside of injuries, right? But someone that I know will at least put up numbers, but might not be a superstar. And then I'm just like upside bigs. That's why I talked about Thaddeus Young, Thaddeus Young on DraftKings last year when he was playing for the Bulls was up to 7K, and you can get him in the last round right now. And I know that's not a 1-to-1. He's on a new team. It's a different situation. But like, if you can get that kind of production from the last round, that's the same thing with Wiseman. Like, I know Wiseman's going to miss part of the beginning of the season, but he also has a chance to put up like pretty big numbers on that team. So that's where I'm at. Neil says, why did you live in Tampa? I went to grad school at the University of South Florida, and it was basically for free. So that's why I went. And I didn't know a ton about Florida. I'd been to like Miami once and Orlando once at that point in my life, I think. And Orlando was like Disney as a child, but Miami was dope. And I was like, hey, how different can it be? Very different. It could be very different. So I really did not enjoy my time down there. King Coakley says, so unique build could be a hyper fragile big build where you take 2 to 3 early and load ups on guard wing. Yeah, definitely. That would definitely be unique. That's what, like, if you land with Jokic or like Towns early, even Sabonis, like Sabonis probably should be going a little bit earlier just based on how many points he can put up. But if I don't get one of those guys, like, look, Jonas Valanciunas right now is still available. He's probably going to put up good numbers, assuming Zion misses some time. So I just think you can get that production you need from those builds way later. That's why I was thinking when it was my pick and I took Michael Porter Jr., I probably should have just taken Ja and just gone or SGA and just gone crazy high on guard. But yeah, it's a good thought process. Must have had a hot improv scene. I went back to Tampa. I was asked, this was after I found comedy right before I moved to New York and went down there for like a 3-day show. And it sucked just as much. I hated it just as much at the age of 29 as I did at the age of 22. So wings are so top heavy. Guards are pretty consistent throughout the draft and lots of ceilings, bigs near the bottom. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Oh, I'm almost up here. I got to pay attention. So, right, I'm at 3-2 right now with guards and wings. And I think I know what I'm doing next, depending on what Kelly Canuck does. I don't think Kelly Canuck's going to take a big here because they already have 2. So I don't think they are. And this might be the spot where I take my first big. But I'll talk through it a little bit, right? Let's see I think Kelly Canuck's just going to take Terry Rozier in timeout, right? Let's see what Kelly Canuck's going to do. Andrew Wiggins. Okay, so like outside, Jaren Jackson Jr., I'm like super high on, right? But outside of that, I think there's guys I can get later. So if Jaren Jackson Jr. wasn't on the board, I'd probably go like Keldon Johnson here or somebody else. But because Jaren Jackson Jr. is here, he's someone that I think has tremendous upside because he shoots, he blocks, he rebounds. Like, he's going to do a little bit of everything if he stays healthy. Yo, shout out Ernest right now. Ernest telling me to pay attention. My man, Ernest, what do you have? 6 cashes so far in Vegas, and he's playing in the World Series events and some other tournaments. Had with 2 final tables already. Ernest is running hot. All right, here we go. We're almost up again. So I'd be curious for people like Tea Time. I know you're of the same mindset of getting bigs later. Do you have any thoughts on what I did there, taking a big? I probably need a wing here. But I don't love any of these spots. Although I think we might go Miles Bridges. We'll get some Miles. Although, what are the guard? No, we got to go Miles Bridges. Shit. No. Draft. There we go. Miles Bridges, welcome aboard. I don't love the Miles Bridges pick, but there we are. 5 cashes in 5 days, 2 final tables. Go get some. When does someone take a flyer on Clay? Yeah. I think Clay's gone now, right? Somebody took him. Well, Artemis, I'm glad you're here because I was dunking on your Zach LaVine pick. Neil says, do you ever intentionally select a player you don't really want, but you know it'll screw over someone else's lineup who comes after you? So I've done that as a tiebreaker only once or twice. Normally I don't, but there was one time in a draft where someone still hadn't taken a big yet, and I probably didn't need to take a big. And I was like, I liked that big too. But normally, because there's so many people in this draft, it's not worth it. It's not worth screwing over one other person unless you're in like a really good spot. You can do that with like your last pick or something, but it's hard to do. It's hard to get away with that early on. Mike filters big and filter bigs and scroll down. You'll see what's still left by the time the draft is over. All right, good call. Good call, T-Time. One solid big is good security though, but you also don't want to try and nail a bunch of ceilings to get the top. But you also want to, yeah, that's the other thing, right? Like you're playing this thing for the $250,000 for first place, right? You're not trying to, there's safer ways to put in $5 to try to get back $10, right? So you want to go big here. And I agree with that. Yeah, get it, Ernest. Shout out Ernest, man. I get like text updates at like 4 a.m, still grinding. Every time I get up to pee, I get a new picture of chips. I love it. Ernest is grinding. We got to hook Ernest up with Johnny Vibes. Not like, you know what I mean? Like, so you can hang out, not make out. Or you can make out. I mean, what do you guys do? Whatever you want to do. All right, Artemis is on the board, so I'm expecting to see Denzel Valentine, Tyrese Maxey. I'm not going to make fun of that pick. I love that pick. I had to, well, I didn't have to. I sold my Tyrese Maxey 4K moment, I think for like $250 or something, not too long ago. But again, it was to level up to some other stuff. But I'm of the mindset, I feel like I might have to go buy one soon. We might have to buy one. The Thunder Hour is on the clock. Actually, that was a great turn. That was a great run for Artemis here. Tyrese Maxey and DeAndre Hunter. Let's look at him. So he's got 3 guards: KPJ, Lonzo, and Tyrese Maxey. Then at the wing, wait, why did it switch? Go back. At the wing, he's got Zach, LeBron, RJ, Clay, DeAndre. No bigs yet. Artemis gets it. Artemis gets the strategy. Rocco for King Coke. Thunder Horsies. We love it. When F1 podcast. I know. James, I'm going to be honest. I'm doing too much content right now. And while also still working. So until a little bit of more cheddar comes in for this establishment, we have to pump the brakes on rolling out new stuff as he gets up Saturday morning and streams again. But yeah, we're at what we call a breaking point as we're interviewing NFT projects. We're doing football content. We got a lot going on. That's where we're at. Oh, I got tagged in something else. Let's see what's going on. Oh, people asking for new channels. I see you, Ego. Thunder Horsies. Again, I agree. We should rename the Los Angeles Chargers the Los Angeles Thunder Horsies. I think that is one of the best things that has ever been said. All right, we're almost on the board here again. I wish I thought Evan Mobley was going to have a bigger offensive impact, but this dude's going to be great. I mean, I said this before. I'm a little nervous about the take, but I think Evan Mobley is going to be the best player of that draft. He looks like a defensive monster out there. I wish Jamal Murray was coming back sooner. All right, Derek White was taken. I think that was going to be my pick. It's Bogdan Bogdanovic season. Welcome aboard. Bogdan. Welcome aboard. We do need a Thunder Horsies drop. Which reminds me, I got to set my TOC lineup soon. I've got too many TOC cards. We're up to 31 now. I feel like that's too many. Too many to have only won $50 so far. It's embarrassing. James says just about to start a $3.50 45 tourney on PokerStars. There you go. Go get it, man. Go get it. I want to. We were up 100 last night. We had fun, but I want to play. I wish Dylan Brooks was considered a wing. I kind of like Jayshawn Tate too. All right, boys and people, and here we go. So Devontae Graham was taken. Scotty Barnes. I feel like. Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey, welcome aboard. Josh Giddey. Oh, there we go. You called it. You called it. There we go. CT time, but at least you have an excuse, dude. You said you had ass packs. I want to show you what I'm rocking with over here. Let me pull these up. Let me show you the moments. All right, let's look at my cards here. We'll sort by position, okay? QB. Look at these QBs. I've got the Baltimore Ravens, Chicago, whatever, Dallas, Washington, whatever, Kansas City, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. Mind you, I traded the Green Bay one. I traded my Green Bay quarterback. So I also had the Green Bay quarterback. All right, when we go over to running back, I traded my Aaron Rodgers quarterback for the Ezekiel Elliott, the Cowboys running back and the Thunder Horses tight end. All right, so let's go over to running back or wide receiver. Wide receiver, we've got the Thunder Horses, a Joker, Denver, whatever, Houston, whatever, Vegas, which like hit or miss, and New England, which has been very bad so far. Running back, we've got Atlanta, which all of a sudden Atlanta is incredible because of Cordell Patterson. So we've got two Atlantas, a Jacksonville, which is fine, Miami, whatever, Kansas City, and then Dallas because we traded for him. Tight end is kind of weird. It's been sneaky good because Dallas has been good. We've got two different Dallases, also number 18, Thunder Horses, like I said, New England, Chicago, Baltimore. And then last but not least, defense. We got two Phillies, a Washington, a New York, and a Tampa Bay. Like, it's crazy. I have such sick moments. Yeah, loaded at QB. And somehow I just haven't mixed and matched the right way. Like last week, I had in the side hustle, right? The two card tournament. I had the Atlanta running back, which put up like 45 or 50 points. And then Lamar, who put up like 12. Anyways. Pascal felt organization never fully embraced him as number one option player with the shadow of Lowry still lingering. Siakam wants a star leash where he misses 6 shots in a row and Nurse doesn't bat an eye. I agree. Yeah. There we go, tea time. I know. I thought that was a good trade, though, tea time. I thought that was pretty fair. On the market, have the cereals made any difference for TOC? A little bit, but the market, they haven't been like selling quite a bit. So they haven't been selling quite a bit. Scotty Barnes is going to stat sheets. Him and Precious and OG are going undervalued. Dude, so here's what I think. I think I'm gonna spot use Scotty Barnes in like daily fantasy. I think he is gonna fill up some defensive categories, which is nice. I'm a little nervous about what his offensive load is gonna be. So like I'd rather use him for daily fantasy than like trust him. OG though, I agree. I think OG is gonna put up more numbers this year. I agree with you on that one. All right, let's see. Evan Mobley went to Borland. I like it. Adams, Jennifer Ray. Jordan Poole. Look at Artemis is just crushing. Hero, Jordan Poole. I like that turn. Maybe a little early for Jordan Poole. I feel like you could get him next time around, but I also understand taking him because you don't pick for a while. I get it. Not sure how hot this take is, but Jalen Green is going to have a fire fantasy season. Thinking the optimal at the end of the year has either him or Mobley. Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to stop Jalen Green from shooting. He's going to get a lot of buckets in. I wonder, though, how many like assists and stuff like that he's going to get. I'm still curious about that. But yeah, I'm with you. All right, Borland's on the clock. Jennifer Ray took Jamal. Baisley, I like that pick, Borland. I almost took Baisley over Giddey. I think I felt like I needed to take a wing there. I'm going to tell you who I don't know if it's going to get to me, but I've locked in my next pick. Kill a Bee with Cam Reddish. Love that pick. That was on my short list. Right there. Let me just see something quickly. I kind of like Jayshawn Tate. I do kind of like Jayshawn Tate. I think that's a good one. All right, who went? Jordan Clarkson, the asset. 12 hustle transition points on offense is Scotty's limit this year. Keep in mind, Siakam is out till November. So, I actually forgot about that. All right, here we go. We're up. Next up,
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
PJ season. My largest Top Shot loss on a moment. Oh, sorry, James. That was 100% my bad. Running 150 in the FanDuel Millie tomorrow with 60 to 80% on Kyler. Can I sleep before the end of the day? No, man, I love it. Yeah, again, I didn't really want to take a big there, but I need to secure a second big. Wow, I woke up a bunch of dogs, huh? Good morning to Dustin. The newest night. A+, Neil. A+. Yeah, I like getting another big there. I'm going to be honest. I don't hate getting another big there. Let's get back to the guard wing season though. Wait, I'm trying to, there we go. So Reggie, what do we think about Reggie? I'd rather go to somebody else before Reggie. Mitchell, I don't know if Wolf is in here, but I like this pick. I feel like Mitchell Robinson has some pretty good upside. I probably should have taken him before I took PJ, but we are scrolling. And for our next pick, I don't know if I can find it fast enough. I'm also better than. That's not the one I was looking for. I'm running out of time. I got to just draft it. There we go. Now let me find it again. Here it is.
Hold up. Let me see your man hands. Money. We hope we need it.
Terrence Mann, welcome aboard. PJ got a new girl, so hopefully he can focus. PJ has been wildly confident lately. Have you? I feel like I was listening to the Bill Simmons podcast, or maybe it was Zach Lowe's podcast with Bill Simmons, and they were talking about how PJ's just been like, yeah, we should come out of the East. Top Shot says, Pool's looking nice. Just watched a 10-minute pack of him versus the Lakers. Can't believe we were talking about him during the playoffs in here months ago when his Top Shot debut was like $8. I know, right? I know. I actually bought one last night. I bought a Malik Monk too. I'm planning on flipping the Monk and holding the Pool. At least we bought low on the Cousins. That's true, right? We've been calling. I got to go back to like my top 10 offseason buys, right? I forget about that video, but it might be time to go back and check that out. Because that was hot, right? We ran hot on that. All right. I need this draft to pick up a little bit faster because your boy needs to get out of here soon. Killa B. Who's up? What? I'm sorry I took your PJ. I'm sure that was your next pick. Poku. I like Poku. Poku's got some great upside. Poku's got Pool Pump. Look at We the People. He's here just in time. I really do. I wonder if I have that in a Word doc or something where I said my top 10 offseason buys. I mean, granted, everything is up from when we talked about that, so keep that in mind. Dude, Las Vegas collectionist. He is someone I'm slowly. No, he's not going to win Defensive Player of the Year, but I'm slowly changing my mind on him fantasy wise. Where I was staying away from him like the plague, and now he's in this weird big spot, right? Where if you fade bigs early, like you don't get him for the first 3 rounds, I kind of don't hate him as your first upside big, knowing you can get some like value later. I don't know. I'd be curious to other people's thoughts. I was staying away from him though. I was like pretty out on him, and then all of a sudden it popped. Why do I have so many Twitter notifications? Oh, it's because we're talking about fantasy. I was like, why do I have 14? Feels like too much. I know it's preseason, but Bulls look good. They might pose matchup nightmares for teams. So the Bulls have looked good. Here's the thing I would ask you to do. I want you to look at how many minutes the opposing team's good players are playing. Like the Bulls are running their guys out there 25 minutes a game. I don't think other teams are doing that right now. But listen, I'm fully prepared to take an L on the Bulls. I'm fully prepared. I think I'm too high on the Pacers too. I think that's going to come back and bite me. But Bulls will probably have fun because there's less pressure on them. Neil, you are joking, right? Because I feel like if the Bulls don't start off hot, there's going to be like crazy talk about Levine not re-signing. Yeah, Poole, aka second unit staff. I know. No, but he's not going to start once Clay's back, right? He's starting for Clay. I was reading something today about how Poole was working out with Clay all offseason. That got me pretty excited. God, Artemis. I might put Artemis in timeout. We might have to put him in timeout. All right, Borland's up. Borland is up. What am I looking at here? What's my team looking at? Let's go to the grid for a second. Actually, let's do the grid after. We'll do the grid after. All right, so I'm at Borland. Took Joe Jingles. I forgot I have Luca. Luca, Booker, Brogdon, Bogdan, man. Wow, Brogdon and Bogdan. And then MPJ, Collins, Bridges, Giddey, Triple J, PJ. So is it wing season now? I don't know. Let's look at the wings. So we got Oubre, Rui, Larry Nance, Marcus Morris, Brandon Clark, Patrick Williams. I don't really love a lot of the wings that are left right now. What about the guards? What are we seeing in guards here? We might fire out another guard here. Need some more upside plays. Oh, Killaby took Killian Hayes. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. I could see Poole getting moved for an established veteran that isn't as redundant with Clay coming back. Maybe. I just think this will be the first time they've had somebody off the bench that can just put up 25, right? Yeah, it is. We the people. Flip City, in my opinion. Man. I was ready to take Killian Hayes there. I was ready to take him. But instead, turn your headphones down. Turn it down. Oh, we like it. How many years left in the Golden State window? Dude, this is what I would say. So say you have 3 more, like 2 to 3 more. No, I would say 3 more prime Steph seasons, right? Who knows what we get from Clay? Draymond's definitely on the downswing. But like, if they get anything, like if Wiseman develops, Kuminga and Moody, if 2 of those 3 develop into something, I think the West, not that it's getting weaker, but like the Lakers are slowly going to fade. Like LeBron doesn't have 3 more prime years left in him, right? He's not going to play 22 prime year, right? So I just feel like, they still could have 2 to 3 years left in that window. And because and seriously, if you get anything out of, if Kuminga and Moody turn into real players, now all of a sudden, like you just need Steph to just shoot 3. Like Steph's going to age nicely, right? I mean, even if he just turns into a shooter, that's a defensive liability towards his tail end. I don't know. All right, we're in round 13, pick 147. All right. Let's look at the wings here. So we got Larry Nance, Brandon Clark, Patrick Williams, Joe Harris. I think, do we just take Joe Harris and let it fly? Maybe Precious Achua, KJ Martin. I think we take Joe Harris, especially if Kyrie misses some time. Dog's out. He's like, I'm done with this. I actually don't love that Joe Harris pick now that it's happened. Really, you think LeBron is going to decline rapidly for the next few seasons? So here's what I would say. The thing with LeBron now that we're at the point is that easy Max Kellerman, LOL. No, I don't think he's going to be like out of the league all of a sudden. I don't think that. I just don't think he's going to be like a top 5 player in the league. I mean, this happened with Kobe, right? Kobe got hurt and then all of a sudden it was done. So the next time LeBron, I mean, we've seen it the last couple of years. When he gets hurt, it's no longer like that dude never missed games. Now, all of a sudden, when it takes a little bit longer to come back from injury, I mean, granted, they still have AD. They still have AD. They're still like the Lakers are still going to be good. All I'm saying is that I feel like the distance in between teams is going to be smaller than it was. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're going to be like dominant favorites even this year. Like, I think the Lakers come out of the West, but I don't think they are. I don't think it's like a no-brainer they come out of the West. I just think there's a little bit more parity. I think just a little bit more parity. Dude, I get it. Kobe wasn't built like LeBron. Sure. 19 years and the dude is my age. The dude is my age. At some point it slows down. And like, I know comparing it to Brady or whatever, but like the way they play is different. I still think he's going to be playing. I'm just saying, I don't think it's going to be like right now. You could argue they have two of the best 10 players in the league, right? I don't think that's the case in a couple of years. Oh my God. This is what a terrible take this is, who the people. Excuse me. All right, Artemis is on the clock, so back to Denzel Valentine. Oh, Thad Young, son of a bitch. But this is what I want to talk about with like late round pickups. Yeah, this is true. Honestly, God, fingers crossed I'm off YouTube by 39. Fingers crossed. I actually like, I know that you meant Braun, but I like that it said Broin. What's been bugging? The groin. Yeah, Neil does win. Yeah, but like the take was that like AD can get MVP without Westbrook is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be because Westbrook is there. All of a sudden he's the MVP. That's all I'm saying. We the peeps. All right, man. I really wanted to take Thad Young. I really did. I really did. Do. Borland's up. Jaden McDaniels. All right, we got 3 picks left over here. Killer Bees on the clock. Gotta think this is Plumlee. Plum dog. Dude. Saucy. Wait, who did you take, King Coley? Who'd you get? Larry Nance. Dude, I love Larry Nance. That was who I was going to pick. Who did I end up taking instead of Larry Nance? Joe Harris. Yeah, I kind of was looking at Larry Nance a little bit. DeAnthony Melton. Dude, I love that pick. DeAnthony Melton's gone undrafted in a bunch of drafts that I've been into, which I think is crazy. Yeah, this is fine. I'm not going to argue this take. This is fine. I'm just saying he could do it anyways. LeBron groin. Thank you, Top Shot Tesla. That was very kind of you. That was very kind. Today's show is brought to you by Tesla. All right, we need to take a big here. Kelly Olynyk, I don't think has upside. Wendell Carter, maybe. Mason Plumlee, I mean, is going to play. But I think we're going to go full upside here. Shingen! I know he's going to be playing behind Christian Wood, but I think he could be a double-double machine even off the bench. Feel free to come at me with that take, but I do like the Shingen. Yeah. How do we feel about that pick? Do we like that pick? Feel free to dunk on me for that one. Now, what's the next big that we take, huh? What is the next big that we take? It might be Wendell Carter. I just don't trust Wendell Carter. Moses Brown, I think, is someone that has crazy upside, but I don't like that. I mean, I like the fit at Dallas, but it seems like they're going to move him for Dragic at the break. There we go. 90% ratio. I love that. Lopez brothers for the win. No, we're not taking LMA. All right. I think we're going to stick with upside here. What's Thomas Bryant's health situation right now? December return. We're going to go Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant was, God, I love this Amazon truck. Thomas Bryant was a fantasy point machine until he got hurt. And now he's coming back in December, so I don't need him until then. I think people forgot about Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant's pretty good. So is Holmes still there? No, I believe Holmes was taken a little while ago. PJ Dozier breakout year. Here's the thing, FB Music. PJ Dozier they've been like saying that. They've been saying that for a while. Moses Brown only had 1 rebound in 8 minutes. Listen, look up Moses Brown against the Celtics last year in, I think, March. I think he had 22 rebounds in the first half. Yo, why are you out on Bryant? Remember, we the people, I only need to play 1 big in this structure, right? We only need to play 1 big, and he's not going to be, I don't need him. I only need a couple of upside plays from him, right? Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to be my main big. And then we still got PJ Washington, who I'd still believe in. And then now I'm just looking for, to get Thomas Bryant that late. I know it says his ADP is 189, but I think I would rather take a shot on the upside of Thomas Bryant than any of these guys, right? Kelly Olynyk is going to be in a reserve role behind Beef Stew. Wendell Carter, you never know what the fuck you're getting from Wendell Carter. Zubats, we know, is not going to play more than 22 minutes a game. Same thing with Serge. LaMarcus Aldridge, same thing. Kem Birch is buried behind some dudes now. Nerlens Noel, I mean, Nerlens Noel maybe would have been a play. Moses Brown, you can make an argument for. Cantor won't play enough minutes. Whiteside's a head case. He only is valuable if Rudy Gobert plays. Claxton, you could make a call for. Derek Favors, no. Dwight, you know what I'm saying? So at that spot, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Good morning, everybody. Shout out Stubbs. Brian is okay. I think Gafford caps his upside when teams go small. Dude, great take. This is a great take. I like Gafford, but Gafford is a wing. So I just didn't want to draft Gafford as a wing, but as a big, I was a little bit more into it. Can we get a refresher on how this works for scoring? Does the game just take your best results? Yeah, so it just takes your best results. It'll auto plug and play your best results. And you play 2 wings, 2 guards, 1 big, and a flex spot. And the point scoring system is so much better than a Yahoo where it's 10 categories. You get a point for an actual basketball point. You get 1.5 points for an assist, 1.2 for a rebound, 3 for a steal, 3 for a block. And then it just auto fills it in. Yeah. Cantor just turns pots and pans upside down on Instagram. Listen, I love Cantor, but Birch is hurt right now for another 2 weeks or so, but he'll start for route. You think he's going to start? I just think they're going to, if that's true, if you think he starts, then is he starting at the 5? If that's true, how often do we need to set lineups? 0 times, Borland. You never set a lineup. This is the last time you do anything with this. So Underdog will automatically, it optimizes your lineup by taking your best scores from that night. There we go. My draft is Sunday night, still thinking through it. Take my takes with a grain of salt. No, this is what we do. We give out takes. Yeah, Kelly Olynyk did look like Bird. He will. But Detroit's not going to do that. Detroit's not, you already know what you get from Kelly O, right? You want to know what you got with our man Beef. Wow, then maybe I'm taking Kem Birch with my next pick then. Zubac Shakur. All right, well, Kem Birch, get ready. Although, no, I'm probably not taking another big here. I think we're taking a wing. All right, I'm going to have you guys make my last pick. Last pick, it's going to be a wing. Granted, if they're still on the board. Chumo Kiki, KJ Martin, Matisse Thybulle. One of those 3. What do we think? Chuma's gone. So now we're looking at KJ Martin, Matisse Thybulle, Dougie McBucket, Xavier Tillman, Franz Wagner, Kuminga. What do we think? Rubio. Dude, I love Garza. You know how I feel about Garza. Don't ask me, I'll say go. No, Gafford's already taken. Gafford was taken a while ago. That's the thing. Gafford was taken a while ago. Can you throw a link up in the chat, please? Hey, Stubbs, if you look at our show notes, look at the show notes right there. Get in there. You can see it right there. Thybulle is steal upside. That's why I was leaning Thybulle too. And I have some KJ Martin already. So to diversify a little bit, I'm going to take Matisse Thybulle. But I think I would have leaned KJ Martin, but I've already taken so much Martin. How many games will he finish is another question. If Raps goes small, he is only size on Raps, which is why Raps will get dominated by traditional centers. Yeah. I just wonder, it depends what happens this season, right? Because if the Raptors get off to a slow start, don't you think they just like roll out Precious a little bit more frequently than Cam Birch? Just to see what you got? I also I don't know. I don't know if this is still on the table, but come December, I think you're going to see Moses Brown on the Raptors. That's all I'm saying. All right. This was fun. This was a nice little impromptu. We did a good job. Actually, let's look at this real quick. Was it this one that we just did? Yeah. Let's view the full draft. Can we go full grid mode? Let's go full grid. Oh, wait, you can't see that now, right? Because I shared. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to stop. I'm going to share this. Let's just look at it real quick. All right, here we go. So Mags, Jokic, Brown, Fox, Paul, Russell, Rozier. When we do these drafts, it just reminds me how many, you're getting Darius Garland in the 7th round. The NBA is loaded with talent right now. Let's look at Killer B went Durant, LaMelo, Ja. What a start. Wood, OG, Draymond, Spencer, Beef Stew, Scotty Barnes, Cam, Poku, Killian Hayes. I like that. King Corgo, Tatum, Sabonis, Shea. Man, I love this start. Getting Holmes in the 7th round is nice. He's got a lot of bigs, though. Borland. Look at this start by Borland. Curry, AD, Edwards, Siakam, Jalen Green, Halliburton. So a lot of upside plays with young guys. Mobley getting him pretty late. So your bigs are AD, Mobley, Bobby Portis, and Zubats. There you go. I like it. King Coakley went Embiid, Trey, Ayton, Toby, Simmons, Sexton, Buddy, Rocco, Isaac. If Isaac comes back and plays, man, he could be good. John Wall too. What team is John Wall going to be on? I like it. Moses Brown late, like it. Devin Vassell for this last pick for our man Artemis is look at this last round. You're getting guys like IQ, Devin Vassell, Davion Mitchell over here. Artemis has got a nice little team. Artemis and Thunder Hour. Isaiah Roby. Wonder what we get from Roby. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. What else we got? Fun draft. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for Saturday morning. We love it. Later, Ivan. I hope the chat's responsible for how low that zipper is. Yeah, let's bring it out, baby. All right, we'll end on that. Hope everybody enjoys their Saturday. We will see you all Monday.